There's a planet where a single day lasts longer than the entire year. That is not a riddle, and it is not made up. It is our next-door neighbor, Venus. Same sun, same solar system, and a calendar that makes absolutely no sense. Here is why. Venus turns on its axis unbelievably slowly. One complete spin, measured against the distant stars, takes about 243 Earth days. That is the slowest rotation of any planet we know. While Earth spins around once every 24 hours, Venus is still barely getting started. Now here is the twist. A full trip around the sun, one Venus year, takes only about 225 Earth days. So do the math. The spin takes 243 days. The orbit takes 225. The day is longer than the year. Venus finishes a lap around the sun before it can finish turning around once. But let us be honest about what day means, because there are two of them. The 243-day figure is one full spin against the background stars. The day you would actually live, from one sunrise to the next, is different because Venus is also moving around the sun. That sunrise to sunrise day is only about 117 Earth days, which is shorter than the year. So the famous headline is true only for the spin. Live there, and you would see roughly 2 sunrises every Venus year. And it gets stranger. Almost every planet spins the same way it orbits. Venus is the oddball. It spins backwards. So if you stood on its surface and waited out that long night, you would watch the sun rise in the west and set in the east, the exact reverse of Earth. Another way to say it, Venus is tilted almost completely upside down, about 177 degrees. A tiny 3-degree tilt just flipped over. So why does Venus spin backwards? And here is the honest answer. We do not fully know. One idea is that a giant impact, long ago, simply knocked it over. Another, which a lot of scientists now favor, is that Venus started out spinning the normal way, and its incredibly thick atmosphere, dragging and pushing over billions of years, along with friction deep in its core, slowly ground the spin to a halt and then reversed it. Both are still hypotheses. In fact, the spin rate is so touchy that spacecraft have measured it drifting by a few minutes, probably because the heavy atmosphere keeps tugging on the ground. Picture actually standing there. You turn to face the sunrise, and you are looking west. You wait for a single day to end, and back on Earth more than an entire season slides by. The stars would drift the wrong way. The sun would crawl. Everything your body uses to tell time, the rising sun, the length of a day, the difference between a day and a year, all of it quietly comes apart on the second planet from the sun. So the next time someone tells you a day on Venus is longer than its year, you can tell them they are right, and then tell them the better version. One full spin really does outlast the year. The day you would actually live still runs about 117 Earth days. The sun still rises in the west, and we still are not sure why it turns backwards at all. Venus is not just a hot one. It is the planet where the calendar breaks.